I had too many things open. Lift the label mentioned me in a comment. Yeah. Oh, it was about stigma. Yeah, I probably told him quit fighting stigma. It doesn't work. Probably exactly what I told him. Yeah, that's probably what I told him. I don't believe in fighting stigma. I think that is a waste of time. I've been around for a while, and people that don't want to believe you just don't want to believe you. You think that your recovery depends on how other people think of you? Is that how recovery works? Because that's stigma. And if you're going to base your recovery off what other people think of you, then you still have an alcoholic mind. Period. I hate to be a jerk, but you know, I deal with the freaking truth here, and yeah, that's it. Period. You know, um, sometimes what I have to say sucks. It hurts, but I went through a good portion of my life being wrong about some things. I don't mind. I certainly do not mind um, admitting when I'm wrong. Now, if it's going to make it right, uh-uh. Lift the label. I really want to see what they said. I really do. Oh, shut up. Here's the comments. Oh, it's go. Okay, the reply is okay. I really feel like fighting stigma goes against recovery. I'm not going to waste my time on those who do not want to understand. Instead, I find someone willing to help. That's what I said. Not too bad. Research shows that substance use disorder can happen to anyone. And I'm going to say, stop talking over other people's head. What others think of me is not a part of recovery. All right. So Lift the Label wants to argue with me. All right. Nobody's here yet, but welcome to Daily Trudge. It'll probably be an adventure. If you come here, it'll probably be an adventure because I will do things like that with you. Well, oh, man. You like the sad music in there and everything. They're gonna. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. I'll just put it that way. All right. If you're here, please say hello. Right. Today we're going to talk about asking for help. And, you know, I don't always need help, but a lot of times I need direction. A lot of times I need direction. This morning, my mind was going one way, and I'm like, is that really something I want to do today? And I said, God, help me kind of plan my day here, would you? Not 2 minutes later, my phone rings. Dion, I just got out of detox. Can you help me? Immediately. Getting weird stuff is happening. And by weird, I mean things that I haven't experienced. Somebody sent me a message last night and they said, I want to form a Facebook group based on your recovery podcasts. I don't know how that's going to work, but I do know that this person has a couple of groups with hundreds of thousands of people in them. This person wants to help. I've known him for a while. So, but yeah, so today we're going to talk about asking for help. And I haven't got quite started yet. People are joining us. Takes a little bit longer with YouTube, so I've already done introductions and stuff. So you didn't miss anything. You missed me arguing with Lift the Label and talking about stigma. And this is kind of what it comes down to. What other people think of me is not my fucking business. I'm not going to fight stigma. I'm going to go help alcoholics. Okay. We stop fighting everything and everyone. And the thing is I know a lot of different types of people and different types of recovery. And sometimes I watch my professional friends go, why isn't this working for me? And I cannot say, because you didn't pray, because you don't have God in your life. You're too clinical. You didn't do the fourth and fifth step. So therefore, you're still stuck in your trauma. You didn't do the work. You moved the headstones, but you didn't move the bodies. Got to ask for help. I did it on my own. Ask a professional where they go to meetings. You in recovery? Yeah. Where you go to meetings? I don't. That's the usual. Nope. Even a therapist needs a therapist. So I'm going to do a little bit of repeating. Sorry, rewatchers. This was neat this morning. And I want to, it's kind of like when you get a new car. It's not cool until you show your best friend. All right. Well, this morning I was talking to God and I felt like my mind was going the wrong way. And I said, God, can you give me a little bit of guidance for the day? What do you want me to do today? And my phone rings 2 minutes later, and it's somebody, and it's a sponsee that I've been waiting to hear back from. I've just been waiting. And they said, I just got out of detox. I just woke up, right? I don't answer the phone when I first wake up, but I answered. That's because God answered me. God answered me. See, I don't put somebody's phone number, I don't put your name in my phone until I know that we're going to do something together. Then I'll put your name in my phone. We haven't even met yet, so he's not in my phone yet. Otherwise, I just end up with a bunch of names. I'm like, who the fuck's that? I don't remember this person. Right? So it isn't just about asking for help. It's about asking for help at the right places, which is unfortunate. It used to be if you asked for help, you got help. Now you're going to have to cut through red tape. Unless, of course, you decide to go the route of Alcoholics Anonymous, in which case there won't be any red tape, except for maybe detox or the hospital. But beyond that, there won't be any more red tape. We do not do red tape here. There is nothing in the program that's going to stop you from getting what it is that you need in life in order to be a better person. You want help? Then go to the people that have done the work and ask them. Find somebody that's been in the program for 20 years if you need to, so that you know for damn sure. Okay, that's entirely up to you. It really is. It's your choice. Even if somebody comes up and says, hey, I'm going to sponsor you, you're allowed to say no. I probably wouldn't. Because this person, if a person approaches you and says, I can help you, and it's free and it's simple, you're good to go. You're good to go. Now, if somebody says, I can help you, and they want your Medicaid card, leave. They're not really there to help you. They're there to get your Medicaid number. I'm sorry, but that's your job. We just call it what it is. That way there isn't anything lingering. Just be honest, man. Yeah, we're going to do this and that. When I was a recovery coach, I was very upfront. We're going to be utilizing your Medicaid. I'm going to let you know that. Is that okay? It's okay? All right. Are you going to meetings? No? Okay, well, you need to get to meetings. Okay. No, I can't be your sponsor. I'm your recovery coach. But I do know some people that are great sponsors I'd be happy to hook you up with. That's actually helping. When somebody asks me for help, I don't think of me. This person called this morning, said, do you know of a good sober living? I just spoke to a guy last week, said, hey, when I have something, I'm going to send something your way. And I think this is a good fit. See how God works all this? I just made a random phone call last week to a sober living because they were not a part of something else. So I was calling them to kind of congratulate them on understanding that they went the right way. And I appreciated that. Now I get to show some action. So what is God telling me? Dion, this is a right road. And I can trust God. Because let's say I send this sponsee to a sober living. I am now responsible. And if we don't think that way, it's not my problem. Fuck, it isn't. You sent them there. If you're going to be reliable, be reliable. Okay? You know, I'm getting tired of people just throwing events up because they look pretty. Stop it. Do a little research first. Make sure that it's legit. Okay? But no, I know you just want to add and add. But throwing things against the wall that are untested will kill people in this program. So please stop it. Now we're reading out of Courage to Change today. The other one's just we're gonna be. I've already talked enough on the 9th step this month, so but we'll be changing it up. I don't know if you've noticed, but we've already been changing. See how it's growing? And I'm not sure who's on. I'm pretty sure I know because they're at work and don't want to say anything. But I had somebody reach out, and I was saying this as you came on, that I know really, really well, and they have my back. This is a person, you talk shit about me to this person, they're probably gonna rip you a new asshole. Or they'll say, shut up. I don't want to hear it. I like that dude. Okay, he's that kind of brother. All right. And he sends me a message last night. I'm going to create a group based around your recovery podcast, not my recovery. That's why I read it first time. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. No, podcasts. One of his groups has like over 100,000 people in it. And he did that in like 3 months. So, and he wants to do something with me, but everything he presents just doesn't quite fit with me. I love the dude. I will do anything for him. In fact, I got paperwork to fill out. He needs a kidney or something. Something. All right. Sometimes I sit in a meeting and I don't know how to ask for help. I get that way too, especially if it's something very emotional. Not only that, but I have to be particular where I ask for help. If it is something that I'm trying to work through, I'm probably not going to put it on Facebook. I'm probably going to contact a friend. I'm going to probably contact a closed mouth friend. Now, when I need help as far as service work, I throw it out there everywhere. Yesterday, I had a guy in California reach out. He said, Dion, I could do some service work. Awesome. Does it matter that he's in California? No, I do a lot of online stuff. You bet. Yeah. And I said, yeah, a great way to do that is tell your story on our podcast. Now I got 4 people on the podcast coming up. Pretty cool. Well, let's call it 3. Because one of them, didn't really reply. So, and that's okay. The fact that I asked 4 people and got 3 is actually pretty good. Usually I ask 4 and I either get none or 1. And that person may or may not show up. There's so much to life. Okay. And I will not make my podcast a mandate. No. What if a kid gets sick? Nope. Then we're changing it. You bet. Kids come before my podcast. In fact, maybe your kid shows up on the podcast. Even better, man. You gonna edit that? Fuck no, I'm not gonna edit it. No, I don't know how to edit. Do you edit? No, why would I edit? What is there to edit? Oh, well, I messed up. Oh no. Oh no. I've probably messed up 2-3 times since I've been here in the last 16 minutes. So what? I'm feeling a lot better, and you can probably tell. It's still there. It's still there. It's like sitting right here, but it's the last remnants of it. My tummy's feeling better, which helps a lot. Helps a lot. So I can get trapped inside my pain. Sometimes it's been a while, but sometimes I get it. The pain gets so bad that I freeze. I do. I don't know what to do. And that's when I become a wanderer. It's a Dion the Belmont song, The Wanderer. And I wander around. I don't do anything. I just wander. Right? This is usually when it's best to do something small, if I can, to kind of get me motivated. And that usually gets me motivated to make a phone call. Good evasive way to tell on myself and get it going. Send a text. Are you available to talk? Now I'm kind of committed. But I made it a little bit easier for myself. It's convenient. Okay. You may see a little glitch there. My internet keeps doing that good. And I noticed too, like it'll boot up a song, play it for 2 seconds and it'll stop for 1 second, it'll this quick stutter. Everything's doing it. And it's driving me fucking crazy. Quantum fiber. I'm thinking about going, I think I'm switching back to regular because, anyway, doesn't matter. All right, some nameless thing seems to tear at my insides. I freeze. See, not just me, but it happens to non-alcoholics too. Thinking that if I don't move, it will go away. So I don't ask, I don't talk, and the pain grows. Yeah, it's what always happens. So what would I do? Well, then I would drink and forget about it. Now, the problem isn't gone. I'm just, that's probably why I hate it more than anything when people ignore me. Like Aurora Mental Health, they're ignoring me. They figured that and listening sucks. Okay. Well, let's continue on. Yeah, I'm getting very shitty internet. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna have to fucking hardwire straight to my computer right from the modem. Which means I'm gonna have a cord running all the way from there to here. But it's the only thing that's gonna solve the whole thing. Not only that, but it booted the person that was watching. I think either that or they're not here anymore, and I don't blame them. Okay, well, just keep going. Does my face look calm? Don't be fooled. I'm just afraid to let you see the truth. You might think I'm foolish or weak. You might reject me so I don't talk and the pain remains. I'm not very good at hiding my emotions anymore. I used to be. I used to, well, depended on the emotion. Anger, no. Nope, never been able to hide that. And my face will show it. I'll be like, again, I'm going to let you know you pissed me off. Because the way I see it is if I show it, it's much better than what's going to come out of my fucking mouth. Ah. Now, is showing emotions on your face passive aggressive? No, it's very assertive, actually. I don't know why I'm thinking of it, but one day I was riding the bus and some lady decided to paint her nails. That shit stinks. Okay, and then she was cleaning her nails with that acetone. First thing in the morning, I don't want to smell that shit. And I gave her a look. And next day she apologized to me, and I told, and I was still drinking at the time. And I told her, you know what? I tend to overreact, and I probably could have just said something nice instead of giving you a dirty look. I did say that to her, and we became friends. Then she was my bus buddy. Gotta have bus buddies, man. Okay. I didn't have a license most of my adult life. Hell, child support sending me something today. They bug me like every 2 weeks. You know you owe us. You know you owe us. You know you owe us. FSR is just a very large collection agency who hires people who are owed child support, which is a contradiction. I'm not even allowed to leave the country, but my ex certainly had enough fucking money to go to Cabo, but I can't go. It is so wrong, man. All right. So yeah, I never really now depression. Depression I hide. I don't know what it is. I think it mostly has to do with the fact that I know I'm depressed, it will pass, and I don't want it to affect my wife or family. That's why. That's why I hide it from them. I don't want them to see me going through it. They see me go through a lot. And there's nothing worse to an alcoholic than feeling like a burden. I don't know about how other men feel, but I already don't work, and that in and of itself comes with its own stigma. Yeah. But I listen, and through other people, my higher power does for me what I cannot do for myself. Someone in the meeting shares and expresses the very feelings I'm afraid to describe. My world suddenly widens, and I feel a little safer. I'm no longer alone. Get your butt to a meeting. You may hear these people have called me 5 times in the last hour. 5 times. It's Google. And I've run telemarketing rooms. They are not allowed to call me that much in that period of time. That is not legal. Anyway, what are you going to do? I have the number blocked, so now I just get voicemails. It shouldn't even allow them to leave a voicemail. If you block a number, then it should come up. Doo, doo, doo. This person doesn't want to fucking talk to you. Please hang up now. They shouldn't be allowed to leave a message. So I blocked them. Otherwise, what good's the block? It's kind of like, why have voicemail when you have caller ID? I saw you called. You know I called. I don't need to leave a message. Why am I going to repeat myself? All you're going to do is call me back. Now, if I leave a message, it's probably pretty fucking important. Or I'm saying, you can call me back whenever. I was just calling to say hi. Okay. But I know you got better things to do than listen to my voicemail, then call me for me to say the same darn thing. Otherwise, I'll send you a text. Convenience. Today's reminder, one of the miracles I have found in Al Anon is that help often comes when I most need it. Well, no shit. I'm sorry, but that's kind of a no duh statement. Good morning. Was that you on earlier, Amber? It may have been somebody else. If so, I've got cool stuff to tell you. I haven't been up for very long, but I've already had a kind of a neat day. I'm glad one of my friends is here. Today we're talking about asking for help. I've kind of gone through it because I'm almost at 30 minutes, but this morning I didn't start my day off the best. It didn't suck, but I had decisions to make. Do I do this today? Do I do that today? And because one of those things is collecting all the emails of everyone that is involved in the detox that has been ignoring me and saying, this is why you should stop ignoring me, because it's either going to come out now or we're going to pick at your place and then it'll come out. Okay. But they don't want me there because I'm going to say things like, what about the time that Hazelbrook utilized East Metro Detox for their body brokering things and you never noticed because you're a normie? I would have noticed it right away. Anybody in the program would have figured it out like that. Okay. What is Detox's number one job? To keep the client safe. That includes from body brokering. Well, they did a horrible job and they want to talk about it. Or I could do other things. And so I asked God, I'm like, God, give me some guidance. What do you want me to do today? And not 2 minutes later, somebody called me and said, Dion, I relapsed. Do you know any good sober livings? And I just happened to talk to a sober living last week that I liked, that I've been wanting to send a client to. Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you, God. And I thought, well, that's a good topic. Let's asking for help. That's a great topic. I'm going through these. Al-Anon's on the same darn thing. That is guidance in my life. And I haven't been up, and I've already had 3 spiritual experiences. I know I love this book. I love it. The name says it all. Courage to change, man. And it takes courage. It takes a lot of courage to change. That's why I love handing out respect in this program. I have a lot of respect for people that do this. Okay. Even the people that come along, they love me, whatever, and then they move on and I see them 2, 3 years later. They're like, hey, how you doing? I'm good. I'm still sober. I'm like, yeah, fucking cool, man. This is cool shit. All because they said, I need a little bit of help. All right. Now, here again, asking the right place for the right help. Stick to 12-step groups. Stick to peer in the beginning. Why do I say that? Because there's a lot of people in the program that utilize professionals, and then you can utilize that professional knowing you can trust them because your sponsor said, oh no, they work great with me. That's why. We're going to probably utilize the professionals. I do. Are you kidding? Medicaid cut me off 9 months ago. I haven't had a therapist for 9 months and God put a pastor in my life and a sponsor, a very good sponsor. Huh, Amber? My sponsor's awesome, man. I I don't want to say I got lucky because I earned that sponsor, man. And Daryl and I have been getting to know each other for years. And then one day I'm like, you make a great sponsor. Maybe I should ask. And since then, probably one of the better male relationships I've had in a long time. And I'm learning. And, he's further along than I am, maybe not more advanced, and he won't admit that. But to me, he is. And that's what matters, right? Yeah. What I like about him is he'll confront you with a heart of gold, with a heart of gold. And that's what I like about it. Yeah. Aw. Now that's a fucking compliment. That is a compliment. Reminds me of my grandpa. That actually makes me want to cry. Yeah, he just got sober sooner. Yeah. I'm proud of people that, got sober under 30. The first time I got sober, I was 18, you know. Um, yeah, I'd actually have just as much time, but so what? What am I gonna do? That's it. My day sucks because I didn't, nah. One of the miracles I have found in Al-Anon is that help often comes when I need it when I most need it. When I cannot bring myself to reach out for help, it sometimes comes to me. When I don't know what to say, I'm given the words I require. Yeah, I ask. So when I go to a meeting and we're doing the serenity prayer, when I'm done, aw, he died sober. Nah. You know, my father died sober. Now I don't necessarily, what about the ninth step and those things? But you know what? He was a counselor for the VA. How can I not be proud of him? The only reason he didn't want to see me is because he was dying and he just wanted to die in peace. So I gave it to him. And when I share what is in my heart, I may be giving a voice to someone who cannot find his own. Today I have a higher power who knows my needs. As I walk, the universe is walking with me from the Navajo rain dance ceremony. That's another reason I like it because they throw other things in here from that isn't recovery that applies. You know, like sometimes they'll take one from, a famous actor or whatever, but I think that stuff's pretty cool. Um, anything that's going to help further. Oh, got it. Yeah, on his motorcycle. Yeah, the only reason I don't, it's funny. I I I don't like motorcycles. I think they're loud. I think they're fucking annoying. Um, I do, but I love bikers. Always have, always have. Even when I was younger, I always found myself partying with bikers because they were the coolest people. There was hardly ever any fighting. If a fight did break out, it got broke up, man. You don't fight amongst yourself. Uh-uh. No. Actually, some of the coolest fucking people I know. Now, there's bad ones in every bunch. Just remember that, right? So, but yeah, it's the loud. I can't handle it. It irritates the fuck out of me as much as listening to somebody chew. So, but I get it too. I understand the freedom. There's a part of me that would love to get like a 3-wheeler with a sidecar for my wife, or something. Just not 2 wheels. I wouldn't trust myself on that, you know. Of course, 3 wheels could be even more dangerous if you turn the wrong way. Anyway, that has nothing to do with the topic, but A is such ought not be organized, and neither is this. So most of it was just because Amber came on and we're catching, because we're talking. So, Amber, I can't remember the last time I actually talked to you, though. Maybe we should take 30 minutes sometime this week and just get on the phone and catch up, because there's a lot of things going on that I don't know what's going on with you half the time. So, and I do wonder. So, I just know you're very busy, and I don't expect to be a huge priority. So, but what I will always be is your friend. Always. Yeah. I know what friendships usually are going to last a lifetime. Yeah. Been around long enough. One more thing I'm going to bring up. I'm just going to tell you exactly what they said. And not that I'm confused. I'm happy about it. It makes me, he said, hey, I just started a group. So he isn't asking, he just did it. I just started a group to showcase your group and your recovery. Oh, I did read that right. Give me a call tomorrow sometime. And this is a person who knows how to make money and stuff. And I think what's going on is God. I'm closing Thursday on your. Yeah, let's wait till after the house. Yeah. Yeah, then let's wait till after the house, because I'm not going anywhere. So it's not like it has to be a huge rush. So yeah, we'll wait till you're done with the house, unless you need somebody to talk to. All right, and then let me know. So we see each other at meetings too. So all right. Excuse me. Thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate it. I love you. Peace out and have a day.